I didn't quite envisage the ride through Italy to be quite like this. Pretty foul, it's not too cold, but it's very misty and quite wet. All my lovely views I was imagining are deceiving me. So I've stopped here in this lovely little village for some lunch. I'm going to go and try the place behind me, just over there. Quick pit stop here just to tighten up the wiring on the sat-nav. It keeps wobbling loose, but a bit of gaffer tape sorted that out. I'm pressing on south in that direction. Well, welcome to Rio Maggiore, one of the Cinque Terre towns. I had hoped to stay in Rio Maggiore, but it was just far too difficult and the hotel I'd earmarked was closed. So I pressed on to La Spiezza. I had noticed that the chain was getting a bit dry and was very loose, so I sought out a place to repair it. Mo at Momoto did a fantastic job. He tightened the chain, lubricated it and checked my tyre pressures for me. Well, here I am. It's Wednesday the 15th of March and I'm in Lerici. Yesterday was it wasn't the best day really. I was pretty foul weather riding down from Aquitermi to La Spiezza. I couldn't find anywhere to stay and it was getting late and I was tired. And in the end I gave up. I tried 4 hotels and came down here to the Lerici, where I had a very nice night in the hotel here. And it's a beautiful place. I'm sort of tempted to stay another day really, but probably need to press on. But this is where Byron and Shelley, the poets, lived back in whenever it was, and poor old Shelley died here. He was shipwrecked out there, having visited a friend, and died, and they cremated him on the beach. It's a good story if you want to Google that and have a look. I've just arrived in the hilltop town of Montepulciano, where all the sort of house red in Italian restaurants comes from. It looks delightful, but now I've got to try and find somewhere to sleep. I'm here, I'm in a hotel, I've had a couple of glasses of red wine, I just need somewhere to eat now, and apparently I'm spoilt for choice, because down every one of these streets there are excellent restaurants, so I'm going to go and try some. Well, one. This is the morning ritual. Laptop out, cup of tea in bed, and planning my next day's ride. I'm hoping to go from Montepulciano down to Pescara on the coast. Welcome to Pescara. I'm spending 2 nights here just to have a break from riding really, and although it looks very warm, it's a bit nippy, but it's beautifully sunny, and it's a fantastic place. There's a great big beach behind me, and then if I turn around a bit, over there's the fishing port, and it's set against a backdrop of snow-capped mountains. I mean, it's got everything. So I stayed in a nice place last night, and I'm there again tonight. Good morning, Saturday the 18th of March. It's time to pack all this rubbish up and try and squeeze it back on the bike. I took the motorway down to Bari because I really didn't want to miss the boat that sails overnight to Lerici in Albania. I bought a ticket for €175 and we started to board at 6:30 for the 10 o'clock sailing. I've taken the precaution of filling up long before I needed to. Could have done another 100 miles, but you never quite know what the fuel situation is going to be like. Now this is one of the occasions when the sat-nav perhaps gets a bit confused. I've set it to avoid motorways and dual carriageways, but we've just pulled off the main road, which is just off there, and it's trying to take me up there. which probably goes over the top of those mountains, and I don't really think I want to go that way, so I'm going to have a look at the proper map, find out where I am, and probably proceed along the main road that I've just left, which is only 50 feet that way. Well, my very nice lamb casserole with bread and rice came to £3.80, and it's a lovely setting, since with the constant flow of water coming down the mountain. This is the road I was hoping for, winding its way up over the hills through a forest with olive trees down below me and a view to the south. It looks fantastic. I made it to Sarandi in good time and found a very nice hotel. This is the view from my balcony. Well, welcome to Albania. It's a lovely mild evening. I'm off to find something to eat, but I've cocked up on the money front, predictably. Because there's so many zeros involved, I drew out 30,000, thinking, well, that should buy a couple of cups of tea. And in fact, that's 150 quid. So I could buy everybody here a meal for that much money. So, and I'm only here for one night, so there's a bit of a cock-up. But there have been other cock-ups, and there will be more. That's travel for you, but hopefully I can change them back to euros tomorrow. Here we go, Restaurant Limani, recommended by the hotel. Seafood restaurant, should be good. Right folks, forget all your opinions on Albania and what you've read in the news. This place is fantastic. I've just had a beautiful fish meal behind me in that restaurant with gilt-head bream caught from just over there in that ocean, served with a salad of tomatoes that tasted of tomatoes. It was beautiful. 14 quid, right? I've left him a £1 tip because the service was so good. I've enjoyed it so much, I'm going to stay another day. It's a beautiful place.